good, bro.
So, Dalano, just I guess in general, how do you view your time in Portland after obviously arriving here after the trade deadline?
Man, I just want to start off, I can't express, how thankful I am towards the whole organization. Just accepting me with open arms, from day one. Coming in, putting me in position to be aggressive, making sure I have everything I needed. I feel like I never missed a beat, when I came here. Obviously trying to get into the flow of things takes some time, but, just treating me as, one that I've been here since the beginning of the year, felt accepted. So I just want to shout out to everyone for that. Everyone here, dedicated to trying to win, building towards that. Everyone's locked in, grinding, doing their job to the best they can. But we're just trying to figure it out. Grinding this off season. So it's gonna be a good off season. But yeah, man, I had a great time for the half the season I was here. Put me in position to be aggressive, show what I can do in this league, and like I told Joe, I told Chauncey, man, I'm just very, very thankful. They gave me the opportunity to feel like I was a child out there playing. Like this is what we dream of. So yeah, I just always wanted this opportunity. But definitely just trying to piece it together and contribute to winning next year.
Delano, what was your impression when you got traded here of like the culture that they're trying to build here? What was kind of your first impression?
Well, I knew playing against the team for a while, but they're very young, so I knew that coming in. So that was really about it. Just coming in, what I thought. I just knew it was a very young team. A lot of talented guys. I also knew a lot of guys were hurt, so I knew I had an opportunity here. Like when I first got here, talking to Joe on the phone, him telling me I'm gonna have an opportunity, just be aggressive, be able to, make the most of it. And like when your number is called, like when opportunity meets preparation, like I feel like I prepared for the opportunity I got here, and I was able to show what I can do.
What are your impressions of Scoot having seen his development kind of the second half of the season?
Man, Scoot, it's funny too because even before the season, I was talking to guys, I think JB on the Celtics, about Scoot. Yeah, man, he's nice. He's really good. He has an NBA body. He was ready from the beginning. It just takes time in this league, man. Everyone wants you to come in day one and just be the top of the top. It takes time. Scoot's very talented, hardworking. So when you have those two things put together, it's going to be scary. But Scoot, I feel like he ended off on a very, very high note. Not just for himself, but just to show people what he really can do. And yeah, man, we need that out of Scoot. A lot of stuff on the stat sheet that we don't see that we get from Scoot every night. His leadership, he doesn't shy away from being our point guard. He doesn't care that he's a rookie. He talks. He makes sure he's vocal. He makes sure he says the things he has to say, even if it's not wanting to be heard. So, shout out to Scoot, man. He's a very young talent, and he's gonna have a great career.
When you were meeting with Joe and Chauncey today, did they give you any sense of kind of where they're leaning on the team option they have for you next year for your contract?
Even if I had an answer for that, I wouldn't really give that answer. I feel like that's behind closed doors for what they have going on. But no, I don't have an answer for that. But like I said, man, I'm very grateful for my time here. I can't express the gratitude I have towards this whole organization. So I'm sure they'll do what's best. But I feel like just with that stays behind, and I guess you guys will figure that out when you guys do. Sorry.
Do you think you did enough to show that you deserve an opportunity either here or somewhere else to have a larger role?
Pardon?
Do you feel like you did enough here to show that you deserve a better opportunity or a larger role somewhere else, either or here, than you had in Boston?
Definitely. Whether like I just feel like any there's a lot of people in this league who are like were in my position who never got the opportunity to play, and then when they do, they might get the chance to show what they can do. So I feel like that's kind of for everybody. But yeah, man, definitely. I feel like I kind of got to show what I can do. Definitely, with more guys out, the leash gets a little longer. So I'm not thinking I'm gonna get to put up those shots every night on any roster, which I don't expect to. I don't want to. That's not really what I want to do. I want to be aggressive. Make plays for others. Use what I can to get downhill, open the floor, and obviously if it's there for myself, take it and be aggressive. But yeah, I definitely know that. But yeah, definitely with a lot of guys out, you have a longer leash. So with all our guys back, a lot of those shots drop. Finding ways to run to the corner, get open cuts. So you gotta be open to what the situation is, and you gotta know the situation, and you gotta just take full advantage of it. So I knew what I had here, and I was able to do that.
Have you gotten any sense of whether you're going to be in the mix for a spot with the Canadian national team this summer?
No, not sure. Definitely something I want to do. You know, it's a dream come true for a lot of guys. Definitely getting the opportunity when it's, you know, a time like this is definitely something that a lot of players from Canada want to get the opportunity to do. So it's going to be a dogfight, man. We have a lot of guys who are very, very talented. I think Canadian basketball is growing a lot. I think this year was our most year having NBA players in the league. But yeah, I definitely want to get a chance at that. I feel like I'm gonna have to fight for a spot, which is cool. You know, but it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a dogfight, and yeah, it'll be fun.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.